Hallo Leute, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Genshin Impact Video. Wir sind hier in neue und werden hier die Quest annehmen, um Inazuma entdecken zu können. Let's go!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that... Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens, or the depths of the... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Du wirst uns fehlen.
It's kinda hard to say goodbye now.
Well, if that's how you feel.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship...
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Tschüss, bis gleich. So, da bin ich mal gespannt. Ah, wie weit ist es? 1300 Meter. Da flutschen die mal hin. Da bin ich mal gespannt, was auf uns zukommen wird. So, wo bist du? Bei du. Da ist sie nicht. Da hinten.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors, away!
Irgendwas passiert doch, oder? Könnte die Frau von Peter Pan sein, die Kleine. So. Doch nichts passiert. Schade. Wow, it's so beautiful. OMG. Oh, was ist denn das da oben?
Ahoy there.
Hey.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Cap. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fiercely. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. See?
With any luck, it'll give you a head start. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all. No matter...
Fair seas, Captain Beto.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if... So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay, dann machen wir das mal. So, da sind wir. Ich schau mal hier ganz kurz. Oh, wir sehen noch nichts, aber sieht extrem groß aus. Wow, ich freue mich schon. Wir werden in diesen Videos die kompletten Quests hier abschließen. Alles durcharbeiten. Ich freue mich. Endlich wieder Content hier in Genshin Impact.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Seien wir mal
I'm
ehrlich.
sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance...
Oh mein Gott.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you...
Here are their entry papers. For
What? Ugh, take your time. Nope.
I just wanted to see what you...
I see. Okay.
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on...
Sheesh. So it is super strict.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outs. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku... Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider's... I like how you think. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Machen wir.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the
Da leuchtet
administration
was.
of Rito,
Möchte
the
ich haben.
Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes,
müssen
the
da
one
hoch.
branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Sieht schön aus hier. Kuckuck.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residence?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million more.
Oh, was?
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me...
Thank you, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too.
That's not how you haggle. By all means.
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
Much obliged.
Von 2 Millionen Mora auf 600. Gut gehandelt.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's...
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outland?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say? Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the...
Really? What?
Connections come at a... No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the international... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and The head of the association is called Karisu, and he's a good friend of mine.
So, was machen wir jetzt? Geh zu der Internationalen Handelsvereinigung und erkunde dich nach den Mitgliedern der Gilde. Hier irgendwo. Sprechen wir mal mit dem hier. Kurisu.
Huh? Hello there. You must be... Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's not...
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. No. Those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo...
Oh, of the three commissions.
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
What?
Crystal Marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older neue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rise... Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock.
Isn't...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be... Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. They're really... What do you think we should do?
Wir zerstören die.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contact.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not... If I remember correctly, our usual...
Got it. We're on?
So, unsere erste Quest. Ab geht's. Wie weit? 50 Meter, das geht. Da ist der Pupser. Sein Kristall ist auch schon da. Der Werner! Servus, Werner!
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and...
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's good. They're wasting their time. The price is non...
Hey, what's your...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place. And they ought to be more grateful.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Reden wir mit Thomas.
Good idea.
Mal schauen, was er zu sagen hat. Der Pupser. Unser neuer Pupser hier. Bitte Thomas um Hilfe beim Informationssammeln. Machen wir.
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a little
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that... He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot... I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the international...
You're saying he used to be a member of the internet?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the ship. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended... The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree...
So he left the association and...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold...
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have...
Und wieder zurück. Kuckuck, Werner.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt?
Löwenzahn, Löwenzahn. Wo ist es? Nee, das hier, oder? Oder? Doch, hier. Zack.
Goodness, I can sense it now. The scent of Mondstadt. My hometown. So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar. What is this?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Gegrilchter Tigerfisch.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Was will er jetzt? Was will er jetzt? Das nicht, das nicht. Glasglöckchen vielleicht, Sternmuschel, Seidenblume. Nehmen wir mal Seidenblume.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the international trade? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Well, no one's stopping you.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together. So I caved. Alright. I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy cat. So come on,
It's a scheme by the tax. They start by overtaxing them. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at... I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same... As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really? Well, then they're...
Let's go! Ein Betrüger führt uns zum anderen Betrüger. Jawoll. Wo ist denn der? Hier rein? Ne, hier.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close!
Oh!
Too close!
Oh. Das war dumm.
Who are you? Why are you following me?
Geh dich nichts an, du Pupser.
Seems like he's noticed us.
Wir sind weg. Okay, wieder von vorne.
Keijiro!
After him. So, jetzt machen wir es anders. Jetzt warten wir ein bisschen ab. Ich tue mal so, als würde ich hier diese Jäger beobachten. Liebe und Freiheit, genau. Ting, ting. So, was haben wir hier? Schöne Blume, ja, ja. Und Warum geht er nach links? Da gibt es doch nichts.
Ah, Ryoko.
Oh, 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 ich muss weg! Und wenn ich hier warte, dann sieht er mich nicht, ja? Okay.
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Oh, bitte sieh mich nicht.
Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
So, jetzt rennt er weg.
What was that sound?
Das war ich, du Trottel. Haha.
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Ich versteck mich hier.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ich komme. So, da ist er.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it?
Jetzt wird's spannend hier. Na, was hast du hier versteckt? Graben.
Whoa, it's boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every...
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's...
I'll...
Huh?
Hä, wieso?
You aren't gonna...
I need a little more time before I'm...
Huh. Poor Werner is a pretty...
Ich glaube, das ist uns verarscht, der Kleine. Oder? Naja. Irgendwas passiert hier noch. Petzen den einen jetzt mal? So, hier rein, oder? Yes.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you...
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us.
Well, you...
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Oh shit! Jetzt wirst du gekillt, du Penner.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn...
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm...
Huh? Is that a threat?
No,
Ja,
not
doch,
at
doch,
all.
doch.
I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally...
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine.
And not even an ounce of shame for his act.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What a...
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
Nein!
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Oberster Samurai. Jetzt geht's ab.
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke...
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the... Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Oh shit.
This is going in a bad...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get it.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Was für ein Typ.
You never heard of the Fixer?
Kontext
Here's my
Paimon.
card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in...
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young
Hä? Was ist das? Okay.
lady of our clan some... You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun.
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's...
But cheat!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and true.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry you're...
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Shh, not here. Too many people listening.
Okay, ich check das nicht. Was hat denn der vor? Wo ist er? Wo bist du hin? Versteck dich nicht, da ist er.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are right. All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Erzähl mir alles.
Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island.
You've been keeping your true so, the Yashiro Commission.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan.
Seems like she must be super...
Her fame even somewhat eclipses that. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same. You're asking the... Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of...
Still pretty good
Well, maybe I have... Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't... So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking for... That is, that you have what it...
Change the tide of the...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, using their... With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course. I can...
Toma...
Well, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. Good luck with everything.
Okay. Interessant.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh?
Aber
Huh? What's up?
Fremde können Rito nicht verlassen.
Right! Wait, so... Did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Well, guess we should give...
So. Wir sind hier durch, ja? Aber es geht weiter. Die Flucht von Ritu. Versuche, Ritu zu verlassen. Oh, jetzt wird's interessant. Da ist er.
Stop there. Present your travel permit.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far...
Krass.
As traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
Ich frage mich, ob die Yashiro-Verwaltung von uns
Are
gehört hat.
you saying we should go and guess it can't hurt to try? Even if... Who knows? Maybe...
Okay, ich komme hier nicht durch, oder was? Geh zu der Kanju-Verwaltung und erkundige dich danach. Wie man Ritu verlassen kann, okay? Machen wir. Da ist es.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner.
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be for...
Wait.
Ganz zufällig läuft er da vorbei. Ganz zufällig.
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the... Come on in. Let...
Did you...
My sincere apologies.
Die Kleine nutzt es auch immer aus, ne? Die Paimon. So, schieß mal los.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi...
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance.
So what you're saying is we're...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terra's sails?
Tja. Das haben wir gemacht.
Paimon thinks you make an excellent...
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even...
Whoa, you heard of... Something wrong?
No. I'm simply asked. Rito is greatly on. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Na, freilich.
No problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Qingxin.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin,
Wow,
would you?
300. Dein Ernst?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivered.
That sounds...
709
Was ist los mit dem?
Hey, what gives?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
709 Briefe. Oh, wer bist denn
Traveler,
du?
what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
Okay.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me wait.
Wie soll ich denn 709 Briefe verteilen? Dein Ernst?
Seriously considering
Verlasse
taking
die...
this job?
Kanju verlassen.
The
Oh,
terms are ridiculous.
da oben ist was. Ich möchte es haben. Wie komme ich da hoch? Komme ich hier vielleicht so hoch? Probieren wir es mal. Nein. Irgendwie muss ich da hoch. Hier vom Berg rüberspringen. Das wäre eine Möglichkeit. Das können wir schon mal freischalten hier. So. Und zack. Okay. Kleine Insel, aber süß. So, Statue anbieten. Was sind das für welche? Das sind andere, ha? So, ich will da jetzt hoch. Komme ich von hier hoch? Probieren wir es mal. Nee, das wird nix. Das wird nix. Das ist so knapp. Muss einen anderen Weg dafür geben. Ich schaue mich einmal um, dann mache ich weiter mit der Story. Okay. Werden wir jetzt nicht lösen können. Ich muss da hoch. Ins oberste Geschoss und von dort kann ich aufs Dach. Okay. Aber das machen wir später. Na, du Pupser. Na, jetzt lässt du uns durch, gell?
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you...
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Leicht parfümierter Brief. Es tut mir leid, dass ich den Brief so abrupt abgebe. Ich hoffe, ich habe dich damit nicht belästigt. Einen Brief zu schreiben, der einen Fremden aus einem anderen Land einlädt, ist auch für mich neu. Aber ich glaube, dass die Begegnung mit dir kein Zufall war. Nun denn, zufälligerweise scheint der Mond heute Nacht noch Also hoffe ich, dass es dir nichts ausmacht, mich zu treffen. Bitte mach dir keine Sorgen, dass die Vasallen und Wachen auf Patrouille sind. Ich habe meine eigene Art, sie wegzulocken. Ich freue mich auf deinen Besuch. Ich freue mich auch.
So this means she wants you to... But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon?
So, wohin jetzt? Triff dich mit Hiragi Krisato, so heißt sie also. Was ist denn dahinter? Na, wo bist du?
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of...
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at...
Is that Paimon?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... Well...
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Wie er schon schaut.
Like father, like daughter.
No, you misunderstand me. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that... There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders... Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to be perfectly honest.
Das hört sich gut an.
Yeah,
I secretly overheard a conversation. They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, we don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the...
So,
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border.
dann mal los. Wieder runter. Jetzt haben wir auch ein Briefchen erhalten. Jetzt kommen wir hoffentlich durch. Ha, ich fliege über dich. Weg. Hat nicht
Hold on,
funktioniert.
please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeated.
Is there something wrong?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need.
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that...
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? Do you really presume that you can
Boy, Chisato can talk.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her.
Yes, but that's...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow...
Yes, my lady.
Let's go. Noch ein Problem gelöst. Starten. Oh, jetzt werden wir kämpfen, ne? Wo sind die Gegner? Wo seid ihr? Ui!
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle.
Hallo und weg mit euch. So, wenn die dann raus sind. Einmal hier. Upp, eingefroren. Die killen wir so. Weg mit euch. Muss ich die besiegen? Anscheinend schon. So. Kommt direkt noch mehr. Oh, was ist das für eine Einheit? Noch nie gesehen. Mit dir. Oh, 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 oh. Ich muss die besiegen. Was ist das für eine Einheit hier? Extrem stark. So, hauen wir die mal weg. Zack. So, einer ist weg. Kannst du mal sterben, du Fettsack? Weg mit euch. Da sind noch mehr Einheiten. Was ist das für eine Pflanze da hinten? Interessant. Jo! Und weg. Ich schwöre an Elektrogranum? Okay. Muss ich mir das später ansehen. Oh mein Gott, was ist das für eine Einheit hier? Krank. So, schocken wir die mal. Die hauen wir weg. Let's go. Du gegen mich. Oh, was für geile Einheiten. Gefällt mir. Oh, auch noch extrem stark. Hier. Einmal weg. Gibt es da noch Einheiten irgendwie? Nein. Glück. Glück gehabt. Nochmal einfrieren. Hat nicht geklappt. Ich sterbe. Ich muss was futtern. Zack. Weiter geht's. Kannst du mal einfrieren? Okay, der will nicht. Schnell weg. Komm schon. Let's go. Besiege das Feuer. Was ist denn das überhaupt? Schade. Ich hab's nicht sehen können.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the
Danke.
My lady. So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it. But who?
I'm not afraid to say that.
The one?
Shinojo. Did you all?
What? No, I was just clarifying. That's all.
You two needn't worry. Please.
Yes, of course.
But what will happen if your action...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day. I wish you a...
Bye, Chisato!
Dankeschön.
Come
Chichacho.
now. Quit your staring and let's get moving.
Der heult
We've got
gleich.
goods to shift.
Der heult gleich, der Arme. Nice. Gunst der heiligen Sakura. Bring die Elektrosiegel der heiligen Sakura. Blablabla. Ich konnte nicht lesen. War zu schnell.
We're finally on our own way again.
So, darf ich jetzt endlich mal hier hin?
It's time we find Toma.
So, beschwören Elektrokranum. Was ist denn das?
Oh, right! Komori Tea House.
Oh mein Gott, was ist das? Macht es Schaden? Was, wenn ich ins Wasser gehe? Okay, ist verschwunden. Ich glaube, es macht Schaden, oder? Und was ist das hier? Was Neues. Meereslackporling. Interessant. Da hinten sehe ich schon eine Truhe. Oh, das möchte ich haben. What's that? Ah, jetzt verstehe ich das. Schaut euch das jetzt an. Das machen wir so. Und dann gehe ich dahin. Und dann wird es aktiviert. Kann das sein? Warte. So. Nein? Oh! Doch! Geht's jetzt kaputt? Was kann ich damit machen? Hier. Besondere Blabla Sakura-Blüte. Mehr nicht? Naja, okay. Nehme ich mit. Und weiter geht's. Oh, der ist ausgewichen. Komm her. Ich will dich töten. Kann man gar nicht. So, da hinten ist ein Teleportationspunkt. Den aktivieren wir. Wir müssen 500 Meter laufen. What? Okay, dann machen wir es so, dass wir den Teleportationspunkt aktivieren und im nächsten Video dann weitermachen. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Ciao, ciao.